Hi, this is Josh A. Kagan in Hollywood with your ScriptGirl weekly sales report for Friday, August 14th, 2009. First up, the wake from this summer's postmodern male-bonding smash, The Hangover, continues to ripple through the development pool. Last week, the writing team behind that project, John Lucas and Scott Moore, set up their latest rated R for ribaldry spec comedy, Change Up, at Universal Pictures. And now Uni has purchased the Ike Barinholtz and Dave Stassen spec comedy thriller, Central Intelligence, as a starring vehicle for The Hangover's self-mutilating dentist, Ed Helms. Helms will play an accountant thrown into the world of international espionage after reconnecting with an old buddy on Facebook. Peter Principato and Paul Young will produce. Barinholtz and Stassen are ripped by Dan Barron and Cheryl Peterson at APA.
Excuse me, I'm a bit confused.
Yes, you, the anthropomorphic rodent controlling the camera.
Who the fuck are you?
Great question, rodent. I'm screenwriter Josh A. Kagan, co-author and storywriter of Bandslam, in theaters everywhere as we speak. I'm filling in for ScriptGirl this week while she puts the high in hiatus.
Roll up a spliff and throws away day day with marijuana in your brain.
Conniving little minx. She told me she was spending the summer teaching sensual massage to Tanzanian orphans. Oh well, carry on.
Next up, the adamantium deficient among you will be happy to note that 20th Century Fox has greenlit Christopher, usual suspects, McQuarrie's take on the continuing mutant saga, X-Men Origins Wolverine 2. This time at long last, the Bad News Badger sneaks his way to Japan to learn the way of the samurai and fall in love with a Yakuza princess. Jackman and Laura Schuler-Donner will produce. McQuarrie is managed by Ken Kiaminis at Key Creatives. Now, the movie won't be released until summer 2012, but the work print should be leaked online in the next week or two.
Hey Josh, what say we go catch a film after we wrap?
Well, Vermin, we've got a bunch of choices, starting with The Time Traveler's Wife. Although packaged as a dreamy, ethereal romance, this appears to be a wish fulfillment fantasy for married men. Every time things get a little too hot to handle, too cold to hold, Eric Bana pulls a Billy Pilgrim and it's under control. Brilliant. ScriptGirl fans, or as I like to call you all, ScriptGirdlers, I'd send you to this in a heartbeat. There's just one problem. Bana meets his future wife when she's 6. So I'm afraid I can't recommend Time Traveler's Wife, or as I like to call it, To Catch a Traveler. Now, in other openings, we have District 9. This is all about aliens who are forced to live in South Africa, and I think they're also forced to play Sun City. I wish I could tell you more about District 9, but I couldn't get into the panel at Comic-Con this year. See, a fight broke out in line between a 400-pound Rorschach who smelled like a moldy can of human bean juice and a whisper-thin lad dressed as Kim Possible who was offering free hugs. I barely escaped with my life and my slave girl Leah costume intact. Also this weekend we have The Goods. You know, ScriptGirdlers, I've been waiting years for Jeremy Piven to star in his very own raunchy broad comedy, and this weekend my wish came true, because I bought PCU on half.com for 25 cents. Which brings us to Bandslam. The movie so nice my name's on it twice. Certified fresh by Rotten Tomatoes, the movie review aggregator of record. Take that, Metacritic. Bandslam is not only the best movie choice of the weekend, but possibly, folks, the greatest movie in the history of recorded sound and movement. I'm not saying this movie will heal the sick, but I had a bad shoulder from a nasty breakdancing accident in the 80s, and after seeing Bandslam 50 times, I can once more, in the words of MF Doom, do it like the robot to headspin to Boogaloo. I demonstrate, but we're short on time. Let me just say this, Bandslam has good tunes, cute girls who are far older than 6, Eric Bana, you time-traveling perv, and turns weird, pudgy old guys like me into expert breakdancers. So, ScriptGirdlers, when you go to the movies this weekend, vote with your wallets and use your mom and dad's hard-earned money to see Bandslam.
King Solomon himself could not have shamelessly self-promoted more wisely, sir.
Oh, thank you, Phil. And remember, you can't sell it if you don't write it. I'm living proof. I'm rich!